The online buying and selling site eBay is one of the country's internet success stories, but it's just made a decision that has users fuming. At issue is your right to pay the way you want to.
1, 2, 3, 4, tell me that you love me more. Sleepless, long nights.
This announcement affects 5 million Aussies. It's a big deal.
They're feeling ripped off because they've got no choice.
Left you with nothing, but they want some.
eBay's 5 million Aussie customers are going to be guinea pigs for what could become a global change for this online colossus. But just take a look at this stack of emails we've been getting. They're usually loyal. Buyers and sellers are absolutely furious.
I am ruined.
This is a slap in the face.
I'm leaving eBay. This is all about greed. What happened to choice?
What's the big deal? Well, from mid-June, most eBay sales will have to be done using eBay's own payment system, PayPal. So no more bank checks or money orders at all. And even credit cards will have to work through PayPal, which charges sellers a commission of up to 2.4%. Now, 2.4% doesn't sound a big deal, but just in Australia, it means eBay stands to gain tens of millions of dollars in fees, maybe a lot more. And who's going to pay that?
And some sellers are already saying, well, they can't afford that. If it's a case of having to pay those fees, they're just going to give up selling on eBay and in some cases have to give up very well-established businesses.
Angus Kidman, online journalist for Australian Personal Computer, believes eBay may have underestimated the backlash.
But if they scare enough people away and they start using other sites, those sites get a big audience, then there's really no reason to go back.
I'll most likely be leaving eBay after 8 years of selling and continuing with my own website.
Leslie Hyde sells furniture and lamps through eBay. Not anymore. She says her slender profit margin will be chewed up by PayPal. Angry?
Very angry, because we've not been consulted about this. eBay have just come in and basically, treating us like we're stupid and telling us what's good for our business without consulting us and forcing these conditions upon us.
It's unfair. It may not be illegal, but it's definitely unfair. And if I was to use a word, I say it's un-Australian.
Tariq Fermi sells toys through eBay. His company, Treasure Planet Toys, is a full-time job. Now he's starting his own website in preference to eBay, but warns eBay buyers to expect a rude shock as fees are passed on.
Prices will increase. There's no doubt about that, because sellers will want to recoup those fees. And it means that bargains will disappear.
Not so, claims eBay, and they use a strange analogy.
These changes are like the introduction of seatbelts in Australia. Clearly there were some people there who were unhappy about the changes, but I wouldn't let my family go out of the driveway these days without their seatbelts firmly on.
Alastair McGibbon, eBay's trust and safety manager.
These changes are designed to make it safer for people to buy and to sell online. That's something that Aussies have wanted for a long time.
So by forcing more transactions through PayPal, eBay reckons it can stamp out fraudsters and scammers.
For all that they make noises about safety, at the end of the day, making this change means they make a lot more money out of any transaction, and it's hard to see that as anything other than greedy.
If you make it safer for a person to buy online, they'll spend more online, which is great for sellers and it's great for eBay.
The big eBay power sellers, as well as mums and dads, are bombarding eBay with complaints. But it has 220 million customers worldwide. So the Aussie reaction will be watched closely to see who stays and who shops elsewhere.
They're a listed company, they're under pressure to make money, and this is a pretty simple way for them to make money, so I won't be surprised if they roll it out across the globe.
1, 2, 3.
Your turn.
eBay says the site contributes $2.6 billion a year to the national economy, and more than 17,500 Australians use it as their prime source of income. It'll be interesting to see if that figure drops. Still to come, the man living with a rare skin disease.